what's up? I'm Sarah, and today on SoCraftastic, we're making makeup. Many of you probably know all about the rainbow highlighter, which was super popular. I wanted to make something that is a little more neutral and natural because who are we kidding? I don't really put rainbows on my cheeks unless I'm dressing up for Halloween or something. I chose to make a cupcake that has bronzer, highlight, and blush all in one, but you can definitely change up the colors if you want to do something more drastic, fantastic, and I just made that up, and my cat is stretching out on the carpet. You are loud, Leo. Today's video is also extra exciting because it is a collab with Kim from Kimspired DIY. I'm finally collabing with her. She created this giant liquid Starbucks storage box. It's so cool. So of course, go on over to her channel and check out her video after you finish watching this one. She has an amazing channel full of super creative DIYs. It would be pretty rad if you all subscribe to both of us, pretty please. Here on SoCraftastic, we are trying to get our family to 2 million strong. Also, don't forget to click the thumbs up button on both of our videos. And now it's time to look cute as a cupcake. In non-lame words, let's get into the tutorial. When it comes to makeup powders, they're completely interchangeable, so blush, eyeshadow, and bronzer can all be used for this project. Just be sure you have 3 different colors or shades. Keep this DIY really affordable by visiting the dollar store or using the cheapest brands from your local drugstores. I got everything from Target. Now, one at a time, scrape out the powder from each makeup container. Then clean up any excess with some rubbing alcohol and a cotton ball. I was planning to use this compact for my cupcake design and wanted to take off the logo. Unfortunately, the nail polish remover ate through the plastic and completely ruined it. Side note, it was stupid of me, really stupid, to use a cotton ball drenched in nail polish remover while having freshly painted nails. Luckily they didn't get too ruined, but stupid idea. But luckily I found this in my makeup stash. Not sure why I even bought it because I've never been this shade, but oh well, I didn't have to go back to the store thanks to my past failure to match makeup to my skin. Woo! Moving on, crush the chunks of bronzer, blush, eyeshadow into a fine powder like I'm doing here. A mini spoon works great. Once that's finished, choose a simple design that will fit inside the compact you want to use. I drew a cupcake, of course, then I cut that out and traced it with a white eyeliner pencil. You don't have to get this perfect, just make sure to get the basic outline. Thank you to my friend Sophia from Sophia Styled for this idea, by the way. I wouldn't have thought to draw with an eyeliner, even though that makes sense because you wouldn't want to put permanent marker and stuff on here. Now I'm using a dropper filled with rubbing alcohol to turn this cake mix-like powder into something that feels more like dough or mud. Keep adding the alcohol slowly until the powder clumps like this. You don't want it to become a liquid. I'm using a toothpick to scoop the clumpy makeup into the metal tray, all around that rough outline. In fact, you'll want this to slightly cover the entire outer shape of the design. Then press firmly with the spoon to pack it all together and improve the bond by also sliding the spoon around to smooth everything out. If you can still see some clumps and cracks, go ahead and use a couple more drops of rubbing alcohol to help you fix this issue, and it should fix itself very easily. And I should have mentioned earlier, you can use a printed image of some clip art if drawing isn't your thing. Grab your paper cutout and carve around it with a clean pin or needle. A toothpick isn't thin enough for this process and can cause the edges to crumble more easily, so that's why you want to use something really thin and sharp. Remove all the pressed powder that's inside the lines and put it back into the container in case you need any later for touch-ups. Clean the middle as best as you can with a tiny piece of cotton, then work on adding the second color. You'll want to flatten it so it's the same height as the first color, making sure to pack and smooth that in the process. In order to fill in the gaps around the edges, use some more rubbing alcohol and it will become a little bit more liquidy, which will help it a lot more. Clean up the outline of the cupcake frosting with your needle and move on to the third and final color. Follow all the same steps as before to make this section fit in seamlessly with the others. Finally, use a paper towel or tissue to help you press the entire image. Not only will this prevent cracks from emerging, but it will also remove some of the moisture so your new makeup palette will be dry and ready to use more quickly. This junky compact actually turned out to be the perfect size for pressing. And then you're going to let it sit for about 24 hours. I let it sit overnight and it seemed fine in the morning though. And that's it. I of course went for more of a neutral/natural color scheme, but if you're a fan of rainbow highlighter, you can definitely use the brightest colors you find and put that on your face until your heart's content. Be sure to check out all my social media links in the description box below, and if you create your own makeup, share a photo by using hashtag SoCraftastic. Seriously, make any shape and use any colors you want and let me see, pretty please. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, I'm going to test this out. I have it here on the makeup sponge. It kind of looks like a cupcake outline. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, highlighty. I'm personally really pleased with this because it makes my face look pretty normal, but with a touch of glimmer and shimmer. These powders are not super pigmented because I bought really cheap powders from Target, but if you are comfortable with using more expensive makeup, then you can go right ahead and do that. You can always save the excess and put those back into the containers, and you can also save them to refill your design if you'd like to. Don't forget to go on over and check out Kim's Starbucks liquid storage box container video. That was a mouthful, but I will link that down below. Be sure to subscribe to both of us, pretty please, and click the thumbs up button for both of us as well, because we want more people to see our videos. So I did already have bronzer on. These are my go-tos right now. I've been using this Victoria's Secret one for years. This is actually my second bottle, but I think this has lasted for a year or more. And this is my newer stuff for when this runs out. And as I mentioned, you can use this all over your face. You can use it as a highlight, you can use it as kind of a mini contour, a bronzer, a blush, eyeshadow. This is the palette that I use for pretty much everything. All the stuff that I just said, plus I use the black as an eyeliner setting powder every once in a while. Here, camera, put my hand here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Booty Call is my favorite color of eyeshadow in this palette, and I use it for everything. But anyway, that is all for this video. If you guys are interested in seeing more makeup DIYs and or maybe like an everyday makeup routine, I know this is like a craft channel, but it can be anything really. So let me know in the comment section your video suggestions, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Check out all my social media links below, and I'll see you soon. Bye! P.S. I know last video I told you guys I was going to be posting a paper mache project this video, but it is taking a super long time, so I will have this up ASAP. Can any of you guess what it is? Probably. It's a unicorn, right? You'll see this soon. I've been working very hard on it. This thing's solid. That was his tail. See that? You're in my film. Don't eat the bag. Don't eat the bag. No. Why are you eating plastic? Stop it.